Hi, I'm Adam from Booklee. In this video I'll show you how you can edit the safety and rules content block for your digital guidebook. Let's jump in. So the very first thing, here on my screen now you can see a very detailed help article showing you how you can edit the safety and rules content block. If you ever feel stuck or need any help, feel free to check out this article. I can assure you it's going to help you a lot to solve any issues or problems when you're editing your content on your digital guidebook. So without further ado, let me actually now show you how to edit the block itself. So for that, let me go to my Booklee digital guidebook over here. So first things first, here on the right hand side, this is your digital guidebook live preview. All of the changes that you do are going to be immediately displayed live on your digital guidebook here on the right hand side. This is actually also the guidebook that your guests are going to see once you share the link of your guidebook with them. Here on the left hand side, this is where you edit your guidebook with these content blocks. So all of the edits and changes that you do here on the left hand side are going to be displayed immediately on the right hand side. So now let me show you how to edit the block itself. If you don't have it, to add a new block, simply click here at the top, add new block, and choose the safety and rules block. Simply click on it and it's going to be added to your guidebook. But I'm going to click X here since I've already added the safety and rules content block to my guidebook over here. So now let me show you how you can edit the block itself. To edit it, simply click on it like so, and it's going to open up. And now you can see all of the features and edits that you can do to the block itself. You can change the icon, you can change the title, you can add text content or change the description of the block, you can add a map pin, and you can change images or add new images. I'm just gonna go step by step and show you each feature that you can edit here on the block. So let's start with the icon. Simply click here on icon and you can choose whatever icon you wanna have for your content block. By default, safety and rules are going to have this little open book icon. If you want to change the title of the block, simply click here in the text box and type in whatever name you want to have for your block. Here you can see I just typed in test and it updates immediately live here on the right hand side. And the same thing for description. If you want to change this description, simply click here in the text box and type in whatever text you want to have here on your guidebook. By default, you're going to have this placeholder text. Feel free to remove it, delete it, or change it up, or leave it as is. You can make this personal to your brand. Besides that, you have a bunch of text formatting options. So here you have a bunch of heading formatting options. You can create bold text, italic text, underline text, create numbered and bulleted lists, and you can also add links, images, and videos. To add links, you would simply highlight the piece of text you want to turn into a link and then click on the link icon and then simply paste in the URL of the link that you want to have here on your digital guidebook. To add an image, simply click here in the text box itself, click on the image icon and then choose whatever image you want to add in your guidebook like so. And here you can see this is the image I just added. And to remove the image, simply click backspace and you can remove the image from your description. And if you want to add a YouTube video, first find a YouTube video you want to embed in your guidebook. Let's say this is the video I'm going to embed and simply just copy the link to this YouTube video. So highlight the link over here, right click, copy, go back to Booklee over here, click the video icon and then paste in the YouTube URL like so and click save. Give it a couple of seconds and here you can see this is the YouTube video I've just embedded here on my digital guidebook. And the same thing, if you want to delete it, simply click backspace and it's deleted from your digital guidebook. So now moving on to the map pin feature. So you can add a map pin on your Booklee interactive map. If you want to do so, you would simply click here on add a map pin, type in the address. So I'm going to type in a random address over here. So I'm going to select this and then select an icon you want to have for the map pin. So I'm going to select this little plain icon and click save. And now I've successfully added a map pin. Now let me show you actually where you can see the map pin. So let me click back and scroll down on my live preview of my digital guidebook. And here you can see at the very bottom on your first page of your digital guidebook, you have your interactive map over here. This is your interactive map. And here you can see this is the map pin I've just added on my map. So a good rule of thumb to use the map pin feature is if you want to add a location on your map for specific amenities. For this example, for safety and rules, you can add fire stations, police stations, and other related amenities and locations under your safety and rules section here. And obviously you can also edit your map pin by simply clicking here on edit. You can change the address or the icon, and you can always remove the map pin as well by simply clicking here on delete. And now the map pin is no more. So last but not least, you can add images to your block over here. So by default, you're gonna have this rules image, but if you don't wanna have it, simply click on these three dots and you can delete the image. But if you wanna add more images, you have two options here. You can add images from your device by clicking on add more, or you can add images from an existing OTA listing. I'm gonna show you both options here. So let's start with clicking on add more, like so. And now I can choose what type of image I want to add from my device. Click open, give it a couple of seconds, and now I've added that image in my digital guidebook. So if I scroll, this is the image I've just added. So now let me show you how you can import images from an already existing OTA listing. So for that, I need to click here on import from listing. And these are the options that you have. You can import images from Airbnb, Booking.com, VRBO, or Google. And how to do that, you would simply just copy the listing link on the respective OTA platform and simply just paste it in here and click import. It's really simple. So let me show you how you can do that with Airbnb. So let's imagine that this is my Airbnb listing and these are the images I want to import. So simply what I need to do is copy the listing link here at the top. So I highlight it, right click, copy, go back to Booklee, and I paste the link here and click import. And give it a couple of seconds, and here you can see immediately these are all of the images from my Airbnb listing being imported here on my Booklee. And if you guess where to scroll here at the top, they would see all of the images like so. And you can obviously always rearrange the order of the images by simply just clicking and drag and drop the image where you want it to be placed. And the procedure is completely the same for other OTAs on Booking.com, VRBO, and Google. So that is how simple it is to edit your safety and rules content block here on your Booklee digital guidebook. I hope you have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.